Hello everyone, I'm Poonam Vohra and I welcome each one of you to the Question of the Day series, where you get one competency-based question daily covering macroeconomics, Indian economic development, microeconomics and statistics. Today's question is inference-based question, where you get a paragraph and you need to infer from it. So get ready to test your analytical skills. Let's get started. A paragraph is given, followed by two questions. I'll read it for you. The Reserve Bank of India has maintained the repo rate at 6.5% for the 11th consecutive time, prioritizing inflation control despite GDP growth projections falling to 6.6% for financial year 2024-25. To boost liquidity, RBI reduced the cash reserve ratio by 50 basis points to 4%. Persistent inflation above 4% and a weakening rupee have influenced this cautious stance, balancing inflationary pressures and economic growth challenges amid global and domestic uncertainties. This information has been taken from Economic Times and Financial Times. The links are given here. So the questions are: A. What factors have led the Reserve Bank of India to prioritize inflation control over economic growth in its recent monetary policy decision? And B. Given the RBI's decision to maintain the repo rate at 6.5% and reduce the cash reserve ratio to 4%, what can be inferred about the central bank's strategy to manage liquidity and inflation simultaneously? Let's have a look at the solution. Question A. What factors have led the Reserve Bank of India to prioritize inflation control over economic growth in its recent monetary decisions? There are three main reasons. One is that there has been a persistent inflation above its 4% target. And second is the rupee has been depreciating, which may cause additional inflationary risk. And third is economic uncertainties globally. These are the reasons that have led the Reserve Bank of India to prioritize inflation control. Also, by maintaining the repo rate at 6.5%, RBI aims to prevent inflation from escalating further, even as GDP growth projections have been revised downwards to 6.6% for financial year 2024-25. Second question. Given the RBI's decision to maintain the repo rate at 6.5% and reduce cash reserve ratio to 4%, what can be inferred about the central bank's strategy to manage liquidity and inflation simultaneously? Now, RBI's strategy reflects a cautious balance between controlling inflation and supporting liquidity. By reducing cash reserve ratio, RBI aims to inject liquidity into the banking system without altering the repo rate, signaling its intent to support economic activity while keeping inflationary pressures in check. Such questions are very tricky. For that, you need to have absolute clarity in the concepts and their implications. For example, what will be the implication of increase or decrease in the cash reserve ratio or similar such aspects? So, keep yourself updated, keep practicing such questions, and be curious. Join me tomorrow for another such exciting question. Till then, stay motivated and keep learning. Thank you.